10 things I've noticed about love and hate. 1. The first time I felt this for you, I was at some shitty college party. The blaring noise distracts us from how much we are actually putting in our bodies, but you consumed me. Your very presence caused tension in my body. It was ready for the battle of talking to you, standing at attention in case our eyes met. Afraid that at a moment's notice my tongue would become treasonous and tell the world how I truly felt about you. 2. The funny thing about fighting someone when you're 8 years old is that you never know why you're fighting. You'll walk to your friends with cuts and bruises as evidence, spin some wild tale about how the fight got started when you don't really know why. You'll say you won, and the very next week you'll pick them to be on your baseball team, because they sure as hell hit hard. 3. I don't know why I can't stop drawing your features on my bedroom wall. I can't remember when I've memorized them. They have become entrenched in my brain, prepared for the endless assault of logic, sending waves of reasonable arguments telling me to move past it. But your features will hold their lines in place on my walls because logic has no place in them. 4. As children, our feelings for others are never static. Whatever the last thing someone does dictates what our feelings are about them. Parents get the worst of it. Like when my mom slapped me for the first time, I definitely deserved it, and that wasn't what my body was telling me. The shivering of my hands spoke words of injustice. The darkness in my vision was screaming to take over, her eyes seemingly promising imprisonment, if I even dare try to steal that Snicker bars again. 5. Looking at you across the table, I know I've messed up. To be fair, you messed up too, but still I try to crack the stone behind your smile. I can't seem to reach 3 feet to stop it from entombing your eyes. It makes me realize that what we have is fragile, a balance that must be maintained in order to keep us marching forward, instead of backwards. 6. I remember having to stand on my sister's makeup box, to see my own tears running down my face. Vision blurred by the very thing I was trying to see. I don't remember hearing the door open behind me. Too focused on the sound of my own sobs that were louder than any sound I've heard before. I didn't feel the weightlessness of my body being lifted to another's. Too caught up by the weight of my own sorrow, my mother sat there for who knows how long. 7. The day I realized you felt it back was the day you showed up to my house, unannounced. You ignored my request and instead stood on my doorstep. I almost didn't let you in. For a brief second, I felt something within me, begging me to shove you away. I know you heard it too. You smiled, in a way that quieted the voices in my gut, replaced with a gentle tug to pull you inside. 8. These feelings are primal, unquenchable in ways, but it also tempers us. 9. These feelings are human, but also gives us life beyond humanity. 10. The things I've learned about love and hate is that life is full of both, but one can control the other.
Yay.